What's going on, guys? Chandler here. This is another early access podcast. So again, if you want to support the podcast or my YouTube channel, Chandler Burton Entertainment, head over to patreon.com/Chandler Burton Entertainment. Again, that is patreon.com/Chandler Burton Entertainment. There is a $1 tier, a $3 tier, and a $5 tier. Joining the $1 tier will give you a whole bunch of perks like early access podcasts like this, early access videos, shout outs and videos, and a whole bunch of other perks here. So again, for $1 a month, you can get early access podcasts like this and a whole bunch of other stuff. So again, patreon.com/Chandler Burton Entertainment. I want to thank Bogdan, aka Hardcore, so much for coming onto my podcast and having a conversation with me. Just one of the most wonderful human beings I've talked to on this podcast. So again, make sure you go support him on his YouTube channel at Hardcore. And again, I hope you all enjoyed this podcast, and much love to every single one of you guys.
You're listening to the Chandler Burton Podcast. Turn it up to 11 and rip the knob off. This is Chandler Burton.
What's up? Welcome.
All right, my friends. Well, welcome back to the Chandler Burton Podcast. I'm your host, Chandler Burton, and today, as we were talking about before, long overdue, man. I asked you to do this a while ago, but I know we're both busy, so I completely understand. Bogdan, aka Hardcore, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great. How are you, man? How are you? I'm happy to be here.
Dude, I am happy that you decided to, finally get to come on and have a talk, dude. I'm telling you, just like with Metal Burb, dude, not to sound creepy, but I've been watching you for a very, very, very long time.
Oh, man, I appreciate it so much.
I've been watching you forever, dude. I'm like, this guy is hilarious. And he's really talented, too. So I was like, man, wow. I know, I remember, it's going to sound weird, but like when you followed me back on Instagram, I was like, dude, I think I made it. I think I'm in the big leagues now.
Oh, man, That's amazing to hear. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, absolutely, man. You're very genuine in your reactions. Like, dude, yeah, this is like everything that a reaction needs to be.
I'll see you are too. Because I watch your videos as well.
Thanks,
I'm lurking.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. When I first started, I was kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to do things, and even if I didn't like the song, I would still say like, oh yeah, it was pretty good. But now it's to the point where I'm like, all right, I kind of got my backbone where I'm like, what, I'll just say that it sucks. And you know what, even the band sometimes are like, oh dude, it's all good, we appreciate you watching it or checking it out. So I've noticed that a lot. Yeah, bands are really nice, they're really, really cool. So
yeah, when you're starting out, you don't really have, like you said, that backbone to stand your ground, stand on your opinion. So
exactly,
yeah, it's important once you cross that line.
Yeah, dude, for sure. But yeah, man, you've been doing this for like a while. How long have you been doing this for again?
Oh god, a long time ago. So I mean, I started just posting as hardcore as this channel in like 2017. Okay. And then I started doing actual reaction videos because I didn't do it since the beginning. But I started reacting to stuff in like 2019. So I want to say 3 years. There you go.
3 years.
Math is difficult. Wow.
Dude, that was the worst subject. That was the worst subject in school, man. I always failed. I can't do math now. It's awful, dude.
See, I did not have to deal with math since like 2018 because that's when I graduated high school.
You graduated in 2018?
Yes.
Hold on. Are you serious? I thought you and I were like close. How old do you think I am? Just be like honestly, dude. Someone said like someone invited me onto their podcast, and they're like, dude, yeah, like you must have been doing this for a while. They're like, dude, you got to be at least in your 30s. I'm like, no. Some guy thought I was like 35. And he's like, dude, he's like, respect the elders. I was like, no, dude, I'm I'm 29. I turned 29 back in September.
I see.
So,
I see.
yeah,
I'm 22.
Are you serious, dude?
I'm quite young.
I thought. Well, you hold yourself really well, so you seem like you're a lot. I guess you're more mature than what you know. So that's awesome, dude.
See if I shave this off, I look 14. So
not to sound weird, but I know that I know you did like I don't know if I can bring this up, but I know you did some Minecraft videos back in the day.
Oh god, a long time ago.
Oh,
holy
dude,
shit!
That's what I'm saying, dude. Metal Bird when I did her podcast, he was like, dude, you knew everything about me. I was like, I do my research before I do things. So
as you should.
Yeah, man, of course.
As a good interviewer.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. So I was like, I got to go in and take a deep dive. But no, dude, I really appreciate what you do with your YouTube channel. I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk to you about, but I love your I just love your music award stuff. I love like your reactions. I love the music that you've been making with Circle Wind, which we will talk about because again, those 2 singles are pretty dang sick. So I'm like, dude, let's yeah, dude, absolutely. So yeah, man, all the work you put into your channel is literally like phenomenal. It's really, really good, dude. So you should be proud, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, dude. Well, let's go ahead and let's talk about you, dude. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do? What's some fun things you like to do for fun? Like, what do you like to do, man?
What do I like to do? I mean, lately, my life has been pretty boring because I work from home, so it's just like I wake up, I do my job for 9 hours, and then I do my YouTube job for another 9 hours, and then I go to sleep. Wow. So like I don't really have that much free time outside of those 2. I try to ride my bike. I like riding my bike a lot. Nice. But you know, I live in Canada, so
yeah,
I can only do that for like half a year.
Yeah, I feel you.
We got snow today.
Really? Like, okay.
Yeah, it's full on Christmas time outside. It's crazy.
Dang, dude. It's nice you get to work from home. You have to worry about really leaving your house.
True.
So that's kind of nice.
It's
for sure.
Yeah,
do you live alone or do you live like with some like roommates or?
I still live with my parents.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a lot easier, on everything.
No, that's cool,
finances
man.
And all that stuff.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Super cool. Awesome. So I saw you like riding your bike. I've seen the videos where you do like reactions outside. I'm like, that's super sick, super unique.
I did that once.
Yeah, it's
cool.
I
really should do it again.
How do you even do that? Like, do you just do it on your phone? How do you get a reaction done outside?
So, I mean, I just bring my camera, a tripod.
Okay.
Then I also have like a lavalier mic that I connect to my camera.
Cool.
And then I would download a reaction on my phone, and then I would just record it like that.
Dude,
I've done that like a couple of times. But yeah, the most recent one was like 2 years ago. Holy shit, time flies.
I know, dude, doesn't it, man? That's awesome to get to go out and do that. Does anyone ever recognize you when you're outside? Like, oh my gosh, dude, that's hardcore. We got to get a picture with him, dude.
I feel like no, I don't. I feel like the reason is I have a pretty generic look, but I do get recognized on the shows a couple of times. Like,
oh, do you? That's
it's kind of weird because like I don't feel like I'm that big, right? But like,
I mean, like you're getting up. I mean, you're definitely. I think when people talk about reactions, I would say you, Metal Bird, and probably Nick Nocturnal are the. I think the biggest 3 for sure.
Damn.
Yeah. I would see
my name next to those 2.
I would say so. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't talked to Nick. I don't know him personally, but I'm like, dude, like, you know, like I would say you guys are definitely up there for when people want to watch a reaction. I'm like, I'd say go to those guys, dude, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
We all 3 of us recently met up at a Era concert because we all live in Toronto. So
yeah, I saw that, dude. That's cool.
We all live in like really close proximity, which is the most creepy thing. But
that's hilarious. I love that.
But yeah, we met up at the Era show. We actually got to go backstage and talk to the band a little bit.
Did you?
It was an awesome night.
Oh, it was an awesome night. Got to meet JT and Jesse and stuff. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, we talked a little bit. It was crazy. Yeah, it was like a little Toronto reactor meetup that happened.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome, dude. I mean, Era's a great band, so I'm sure that was that on their on their headlining tour that they did? Or
yes, the most recent one where they perform with
like Invent Animate.
Invent Animate,
Sick, dude.
Currents?
Dude,
Currents.
nice. I missed that. I missed that show. They actually came where I was, and I was like, man, it flew under the radar for me, dude. I was like, dang, man. I know. My most recent show was it was Lamb of God, Killswitch Engage, Spirit Box, and Fit for an Autopsy. Dude, it was dude. I
missed that one. They also came to Toronto, I'm pretty sure, and I missed that one.
Dude, that was the biggest metal show I've ever been to. When Lamb of God came on, dude, there was like fire and like pyrotechnics. I was like, this is literally insane, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, it was super. It was like in a giant hockey arena. And so it was like sitting and people moshing and stuff. It was so sick, dude. I was like, all the bands did. It was great to see Spirit Box live, dude. Been a huge fan of them for a while. So it was cool to finally see them live and just experience that, dude. So it was super sick.
Yeah.
Oh, just.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to like a show that big, like a arena show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of enjoy like the smaller shitty club vibe. It's so intimate, you know.
It is,
like,
dude.
So tiny and close.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. Yeah, I mean,
you can touch them.
I know exactly, dude. Yeah, it's cool because it's like it's one of those things where I don't know, like you can just tell everyone's just enjoying the music and like I don't know, dude. I got to meet Maddie Mullins. I just messaged him on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
yeah, dude.
Awesome.
I was like,
I saw the photo.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I had to keep my composure because I was like, dude, I've been listening to your music since like high school, dude. So I'm like, that's
amazing.
Yeah, dude. So he was super cool. The venue was pretty small. There's another show actually coming to where I live. It's the Bad Omens tour, but it completely sold out, so I wasn't able to grab a ticket. I didn't get paid in time.
I'm going.
Are you? When is it, dude?
It's on the 27th for Toronto, which is a Sunday, which is super lucky because I don't even have to book that day off work.
Dude, that's perfect. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be a great show. Hope we get some awesome footage, dude, because that's gonna be sick, man, for sure. Yeah, man, for sure. Also, I was gonna ask you as well. I told you I'd bring this up. I know you've been a busy guy, but dude, how you doing on God of War Ragnarok? You playing it at all?
Ooh, I am playing it. I've already sunk in like 10 hours in it.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Are you doing any of the side stuff, or are you just doing?
I'm doing all the side stuff. Like I'm pretty early on in the story. I'm just like taking my sweet ass time with it because I just am really enjoying the game.
Heck yeah, dude.
But like so far, no spoilers. No spoilers review. Yeah, I like it better than the 2018 one for sure.
Absolutely, 100%. Dude. I don't know what it is about the 2018 one. I love that game, but every time, I don't know about you, but talking to one of my buddies at work the other day, I was like, for some reason, the 2018 one starts off so slow to me. And I was like, we just need to get this going. But once it gets going, I don't know, for me, it just felt really slow. And then once we got going, I was like, okay, this game is great. This game, I haven't felt that like once, dude. I do have a little complaint. I'll tell you after we're done, because it's only been out for a week. Okay. It has something to do with some combat stuff. But we'll we'll talk. Well, I'll tell you after. I don't want to spoil it or anything. But yeah, dude, the game, I'm about 11 hours in, and dude, it's just phenomenal, dude. It's hard because like I go to bed pretty early, so I don't stay up super late playing games. I used to, but now I can't, dude. So
it's the complete opposite. I need to fix that.
Yeah. I'm an early bird. So like when you were saying like you were like at the gym, I get up every day at like 6 o'clock, and then if the weather's nice, I go on like a walk run, and I'll just dude.
A morning walk? That's amazing. That sounds amazing.
Well, the thing is though, like for me, it helps my mental health because like when I wake up early in the morning, the world just seems so much quieter and just not busy. And so so like my mind just feels more at peace, and so I love going walking, just getting my day started before I have to deal with all the anxiety inducing stuff throughout the day. And so that's one of the main reasons why I like getting up early and just put on some music and just going for it, man. So I do all my workout stuff like in the morning. That's what I like to do.
Nice. Yeah, no, my day's a little backwards because I literally wake up every day around 9 because that's when my work starts. Yeah. And I just climb out of my bed into my chair, and that's how my day starts.
Heck yeah, dude.
Not healthy. But it is what it is. I'm trying to like fix my sleep schedule to wake up a little earlier.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it works.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. And what do you do? What do you do for work? I know we talked about it, but what do you do for work?
So I'm a graphic designer.
Sick.
That's not exactly what I was in school for. I was in school for basically interaction design, which is basically user experience, user interface.
Okay.
But I didn't go like I didn't look for a job in that. I just went straight to graphic design because I don't know. I just always felt a little more connected with that. But those two are definitely somewhat connected. So in the future, I'm planning a transition into UI UX because it also pays better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, I'm enjoying my job so far. Just doing little graphic design things every day. We do like basically banners for websites and stuff.
Okay,
which is pretty fun. Yeah. It's a bit repetitive sometimes, but it's pretty fun.
Does it like
I'm enjoying?
Do you have to do like do you do like a lot in one day, or does it take one full day to do like a banner, or like how does your day? So you said you work for 9 hours, right?
Yeah, like a typical 9 to 5.
Oh, so you get like do you get like an hour for lunch or something? Or is it like, okay, I was gonna say, dang, dude, they're cranking you, dude. That's like 9 hours,
8 hours,
no stopping. Yeah. I feel it, dude. Good. At least you get that break. So so like how does that all work like in one day? Do you have like a deadline you got to do and stuff for websites, or how's that all work?
Yeah, we have more or less like a structured way of doing it, but usually we just like get briefed into a couple of projects.
Okay.
On Mondays, and then we have until like Wednesday to do the first round of edits.
Oh, okay.
And then like more stuff on Friday. And it's like you get a couple of days to do a bunch of projects together. So you're not working on one single thing.
Yeah.
But you're working on a bunch of things at the same time. So that's where like a lot of your personal time management comes in, which I really like because it really helps you actually manage your own time a lot better. So no, that's how we do it.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's cool, man. How's that like? Because for the longest time before we started talking, because I saw your subscriber count, I was like, dude, this guy must be doing YouTube full time. I mean, he's doing good for himself. I'm sure labels reach out to him and can whitelist stuff. I'm sure he's doing. You bring in good views, man. So I was like, is there like, I mean, do you want to do YouTube full time, or is it just like a hobby for you, or? Because you probably, honestly, I assume you probably could. I mean,
at this stage, I don't think I'm like comfortable enough to go full time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a long way for me to go still to have that stable, foundation for it.
Yeah.
But I would love to do this full time. I think this is a great thing. Man. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I feel like if I had, it's kind of like a what do you call it? A vicious cycle, because I think I would do a lot better if this was full time, but in order for me to do that, I need to do better on YouTube, right?
Right.
So it's like, well, it's like taking that leap of faith. I
guess. For sure. And I was telling one of my friends who took some pictures of me and my girlfriend. We were talking about like how like a job like this it's very nerve wracking because your income could probably fluctuate all the time. Yeah, that's what would make me nervous. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. It's definitely fun and it makes some money, but without my job now, I would be broke. I would be absolutely just destroyed.
Same.
So it is what it is though, man. But cool, dude. That's awesome. I was just curious about all that because I love, again, getting to know my guests on like who comes onto the podcast and those things. So I'm excited to kind of dive into some questions here. And again, I like having an open discussion. So if you have questions for me, I'll answer anything that you would like. So, man, I'm really excited. You may have talked to Melburb about this. I didn't listen to the entire podcast that you guys did. I actually fell asleep. Not that it was boring, but I was listening while I was laying in bed.
No. Hold out.
I was listening to him. It was like good ASMR. It was like, man, these guys have relaxing voices, and it's just making me not off a little bit. Yeah, but
a radio together,
dude. Dude, that would be an incredible radio show. I actually would probably listen to the radio for once in my life if you guys were on it. That'd be great, dude.
True.
Totally, man. I hate the radio. I hate just about. There's a few mainstream artists that I like overall, but again, like if I want to get new stuff, I generally listen to podcasts. If I want to find music, I watch reaction videos. Like, yeah, dude. I don't think I've ever turned on the radio in my car once, and I've had my car for like my new car for like 5 years now. I've turned on the radio once. Don't need to. Yeah, I hate it.
Before my I graduated my college, I used to work a part-time job at this it was like a warehouse place where we just like deliver and like it's like shipping receiving type of thing.
Right.
And they had radio on for 8 hours a day, and you had to stand there, do something, and it's the same exact songs over and over again. It's like Drake, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber. Yeah. And it's like they're not I don't hate them as artists. I don't hate their music, but like if you play the same exact song 4 times in a row, like well, not in a row, but like 4 times in like 3 hours, it's like stop, do something else.
Yeah, dude. And then like
I can't stand radio. I can't.
That's hilarious. No, I honestly do. I hate it because like a lot of the music that's on the radio, a lot of it, like I consider them like actual like celebrities, I guess. And you always hear about like the drama with these people, and I hate it, dude. Like the whole drama, like with Adam Levine, and like I don't know if you saw all that. I'm like, this is just,
I did.
Like you would never get that with like Fit for a King or Currents or something like that. I like this bubble. It's safe, it's nice, and everyone seems to be really cool in it. So yeah, I can't stand the radio, dude. Just about everything on there. I do like Justin Bieber. I do like some of his songs. It's not bad.
He's not bad.
Yeah,
he's got an interesting career, but I feel like his recent stuff has been pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
I posted.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's not bad at all. But anywho, let's jump into this here. So how did you get into like reactions? Did you just like watch them? Like what made you want to do this? Because I mean, you're a talented guy. I mean, why reactions? You're really good at editing. Really doing all this stuff. Like, yeah, why reactions, dude?
So a long time ago, well, this sounds like a book
or Star Wars, dude.
I know.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I used to watch this guy called Truant.
I love that guy. I love him.
He was the GOAT. He was the original reaction channel for like metal community. And if everybody I've talked to in our little YouTube group, Metal Burb watched Truant. Everybody watched Truant. That's how everything started.
Yeah. That
guy just like created a metal reaction channel genre, I feel.
Absolutely.
And so I was watching him a lot. At that point, I was just watching a lot of reaction videos, like some random ones, and mostly Truant. And sometimes he wouldn't react to something that I would like to see a reaction to. And so instead of asking him to do it in the comments like a normal person would, I was like, you know what? I should maybe start this myself.
Yeah.
And then react to whatever I want.
Yeah, it's perfect, right?
So that's kind of the origin of it.
I love that, dude.
I don't know the exact timing of how it happened. Like, did I start before he quit? I think I started after he quit.
Yeah.
Which was around like 2019. But but like the whole reaction thing is very interesting because I've said this a lot, many times before, because I grew up having 0 friends that listen to metal.
Yeah.
So for me to have like an audience or people that, watch my stuff and like basically listen to stuff with me, it's like super important. It's basically a substitute for that,
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like that's a lot with basically everybody who consumes and makes reaction videos on YouTube. It's the same thing. Like, they grew up, didn't have that group of people to enjoy stuff that they like with.
Yeah.
And reaction videos are here to basically be that for them. So that's
for sure, man. I thought you were gonna say I started this because I have no friends. I was like, oh, dude, no, I'm your friend, dude. Don't ever say that, man. Don't ever say you don't have a friend because I'll be your homie, dude. Absolutely. I was like, there's no way you ain't gonna have a homie.
I appreciate it.
Of course, dude. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I love that. I love hearing how people start. A lot of them is usually Truant. I think that's super cool. And I actually did a podcast with MTN Reacts. You know who he is? Yeah, him and Truant are like homies, and it sounds like he's doing well. Just life got a little busy, so I'm like, okay, I'm glad he's doing good. I thought he stopped because something happened to him. I was like, oh, I hope he's okay, but no, it sounds like he's doing perfectly fine. No, life sometimes just it's hard, dude. Hard to find that balance with YouTube and work and just life can get stressful, dude. So I get that. Yeah, man, for sure. So let me ask you this. I know you were, I don't I don't think you made a video. I asked Metalburb about this too. I love asking people about this. Like what is like, what do you think the value is in like reaction channels? Because we all know about the whole Finn McKenty thing that happened a while ago. I read your post on your thing. So like, I loved it. I was like, dude, it's kind of like everyone came together and like was like fighting for our right to make
like Avengers, like, man.
Yeah, dude. Who would you want to be? Who do you want to be? You're pretty high up there. You'd probably be Iron Man or Captain America.
Oh goddamn!
Yeah,
I'll take Captain America.
Captain America. Okay, since I'm a smaller channel, I'll be Falcon. I'll be like the side character. I'll hang out with you, dude.
Good.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. He's getting his own movie like next year, so I'm like, all right, dude. Yeah, dude.
He's Captain America now. So.
Dude, I know. I will say the suit looks a little tight on him, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't know if you watched like the Falcon Winter Soldier show.
Yeah,
but my dad and I both
headpiece was a little extra. But.
Yeah, my dad like, dude, he looks like a California raisin with that thing on, dude. His head's like so tight on I laughed so hard. I was like, oh man, this is supposed to be like a serious moment. I'm just making fun of it, but that's hilarious. But yeah, dude. What was like your what do you think the value is? I guess you could say.
Well, like I kind of touched on this in the previous answer. It's just having that community of people that are able to connect through music. Because, like, you know, we also have Discord channels where people just come together and chat. And, you know, like imagining my life without, you know, checking Discord every day, it would be miserable. Like having that sense of community is amazing. And it's like every channel has that little community. And like, no matter how big the channel, how small the channel, there's still going to be a little community following it. So that's like one big thing that I feel a lot of people who don't understand this don't understand it.
Yeah.
But another big thing is also just smaller bands and bands that don't have as much attention as like those big celebrities that you touched on.
Right.
Reaction videos really help push stuff.
They do.
It's kind of a free promo for a lot of these bands.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's another big thing because, you know, labels essentially, a lot of smart labels actually start to work with reactors now. Not like monetarily, but you know, by helping with copyright stuff. Mm-hmm. They understand the value in it, and that's if they understand the value, then clearly there is something to it.
I like what you said there about that, because I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking about how, like, you know, there, for example, I thought about like the Vans Warped Tour. Well, that was like a perfect way for pretty much small or big bands to get on that to every year and just have people go. Like a smaller band could play after, I guess, Miss May, for an example. Some people may stay at that tent and discover something that they may love. And and so now there's obviously festivals and cool stuff like that, but Warped Tour was like a huge thing. So I feel like, and plus we're also going in more of a digital type age, whereas like everyone's always on YouTube watching something. True. And so I think that's really cool when labels reach out, or even sometimes a band reach out saying like, dude, like, we love your videos, we love to hear your opinion on it, because no matter how big or small, you are somebody's favorite reactor, and they're gonna watch you, and if they like the band, they're gonna go check them out, and that's always the most important thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the most. There's nothing better than someone telling you like, dude, I found this band because of you. I was like, oh, just thank you for that, man. It's so good.
There's at least one person like that. Like, you create value, you know.
It's super cool, and it's cool.
Important.
Yeah, and it's cool when people, when they reach out to me and they tell me that, I'm like, that's just wonderful. I just think that's so cool, because like this music has helped me so much in my personal life, and I love being able to pass that on, you know, to somebody else, whether it's the message I share about the song or me just going crazy on camera. You know, I'm glad someone just likes the music, man. I actually grew up with a lot of friends who liked metal. I just felt like this would be fun to do, you know, because I lost my job during COVID, and I did my podcast. I just needed something to do while I was looking for more work, and I was like, you know what, maybe reactions would be kind of cool. And then I kind of just did like a podcast and reaction type channel. So I actually started with podcasts first. I've been doing that now for almost over 2 years now with podcasts. So yeah, it's been fun. Congrats. It's been really cool. Yeah, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. So okay, let me ask you this though. I'm excited. What is What is one of the best bands you found through doing reaction? Now, I don't think you take requests, right? You don't do requests anymore, right?
Used to, but mostly I do it. Mostly I do it through streams. Like whenever I stream on Twitch, that's when I do some like request queues where people just can throw whatever they want. But I often do take stuff from the comments as well as my Discord.
Yeah.
If I see something interesting, like I throw it on and like maybe record the reaction to it, and it'd be like really cool. So it's an interesting question. I discovered a lot of bands through YouTube, through like this community. I gotta say, probably Sleep Token.
That was gonna be mine too.
Sleep Token is like,
yeah, dude.
I never would have found that band if it weren't for just like people spamming in the comments for me to check it out. Like, because it's such a. Back then, when I discovered them, before they even dropped Sundowning, their first ever album.
Yeah.
Like, they were super niche and super small and super unknown.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was crazy to like discover such a weird concept for a band and then such a strange sound. And then, 2 albums in, I absolutely love everything they do.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
What a project.
I know, dude, seriously. Yeah, that's actually the band that I discovered as well. I was like, these guys are incredible. And my buddy, who actually, he's like, dude, this is like the best band you've ever shown me. He actually saw them live without me. They came here to Washington. I was like, you went without me. I'm the one that told you about them. I was like, our friendship was on the line there for a second, dude.
It should be.
They opened for. They weren't like the headliner. I don't know who they opened for. They only played like 6 songs. He said, but he said it. Yeah, he said it was. They were really good live and just super tight. And I'm like,
dude,
that's so sick.
It's my dream to see them live. I don't know,
dude,
how long it will take them to finally get here to Toronto, but
yeah.
Whenever they do, like, I'm there in the first row. I'm fucking waiting for it.
Heck yeah, dude. That's
gonna be so good.
I know, man. Dude, that would be. I know. That's gonna be super sick, man. All right, so what's the worst thing you've reacted? The worst song or album? Do you know? Can you say it? It's okay. You can say
God.
It. A lot.
Oh God.
Parkway Drive. No, we could say it, dude. I don't know if they're gonna listen to this. They probably won't. That's fine. But it's Parkway Drive, dude. It's probably the worst.
True. I don't know actually if it's Parkway Drive. It might be Parkway Drive's up there. Okay. Yeah, Parkway Drive is definitely up there. As sad as it is. Yeah, let's go with that.
Go with Parkway Drive.
Like I can't remember anything that came close to that.
Oh, dude.
As bad as it sounds. Oh, yeah, no, that album was a big miss for me.
Oh,
and it's all subjective because there's I said this before also when someone asked me about my opinion on it. It's like extremely not my thing, but there's going to be people out there that are really into that thing. Yeah. And so this is music for them, not for me. So
I feel you, dude. I don't know, man. I think everyone's kind of in agreement there. I personally don't. I'm not a huge fan, but again, I'm not one of those people where I'm like, I'm cool with bands changing their sound. I have no problem with that. It's just the sound they went for just didn't really click with me. Like I'm one of those guys who I'm a big advocate of Pressure by Wage War. Everyone hated that. I liked it. I thought it was fine. But I'm cool in band. You probably see all my posts. I always simp over Wage War. I'm wearing a Wage War shirt right now. They're like my favorite, dude.
Oh yeah, Wage War is great.
Yeah, dude.
I think their most recent album was good.
Pressure. I watched all your videos for that. Yeah,
Pressure was a hit and a miss for me.
Sure.
I think I like exactly half of it.
Yeah,
and I don't really vibe with the other half. But like hindsight, it's not a bad album, and I don't understand why people got so upset over it.
I know. I remember all the hate for it. Like, I mean, it's all right. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is, though. But
it's not dead weight. That's why it's not Blueprints.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, that's like some good old textbook, metalcore. I'm like, I'm cool when bands like try something new. Like again, I honestly, actually, I just got into Bad Omens this year because of the Death of Peace of Mind, that song, and I went back listened to their self-titled and I forgot the name of their second album, Finding God or something.
Yeah,
like
Finding
that.
God. Before God Finds Me.
Yeah, and I thought those were terrific albums. And then The Death Piece of Mind comes out, and it seems to be a little bit divisive with some people. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I loved it too.
Oh, dude, I love I like R&B a lot, and I feel like Noah's voice, some of the softer songs on that album, like this kind of reminds me of The Weeknd a little bit. I love The Weeknd. So that album, spoiler, it is on my top 10 albums of this year. I thought it was
Same.
I thought it was
It's a
great.
good album.
Yeah. So I'm cool when bands change their sound, and I end up liking it more. I thought that album was great. So yeah. Bad Omens is a band that I kind of found. People say you need to check out Bad Omens. So I was like, all right.
See, if you like this sound of Bad Omens, I think you would really enjoy the Plot and You. Oh gosh,
Is it their new album? Their new song?
No, well, yes, but also the album before their new album. Gosh, what was it called?
Oh, Dispose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I listened to a few. My girlfriend's brother loves that. We actually saw them live in Florida with it was Wage War, Gideon, and some other. It's like a hardcore band. I don't remember their name, but yeah, Plot and You played, and they played right before Wage War. Yeah, they killed it, man. I haven't listened to that album in a while, but I know there's like the I always wanted to leave song. I love that song, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that song's great. So.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of new Bad Omens stems from the similar sound. So a lot of people, and also the Plot and You is actually on tour as well, and I'm seeing them 3 days before I'm seeing Bad Omens. So it's kind of a funny coincidence.
Nice. Who else are they playing with? Do you know?
Ooh, they're playing with Silent Planet, which is the primary reason I'm going.
Sounds delicious.
And then,
dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then I think it's Avoid and Canehill.
Oh wow! Dang, I know Avoid just dropped a new album.
Lineup.
I know Avoid just dropped a new album. Everyone's been telling me it's fantastic. I've never really listened to it.
Same.
Yeah, and
I listened to a couple of singles. It's pretty fun. I just need some time to drop into the album too.
Yeah, I think I might check it out. A lot of people have been asking me, you should check it out, dude. I'm like, sick. Also, I gotta say, dude, I remember that Silent Planet video you made. I'm like, God, I love this guy, dude. You were the one where you I'm like, here's the thing, though. That's when I realized, like, dude, this guy is so real. I'm being serious about that. I know Garrett shared your video, and you made, like, an article or something, dude. I'm like, that was...
Someone made an article about that, yeah.
That was...
That's crazy.
How did that... I mean, kind of a side tangent. How did that make you feel? Were you, like... Was it weird seeing your name in an article like that? I mean, that's cool,
It was definitely a first. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if this warranted an article, but like, thanks. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was a cool moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song was, it was Terminal.
Yeah.
Really, really, really touching song. And I mean, it's kind of crazy that Garrett decided to share it and everything. So
that's what I'm saying, dude. I think the impact that you have on the I mean, that's awesome. They're seeing that, dude. I think that's really cool. I don't know. That's just wonderful, dude. Yeah, my name I got my name in an article, which was pretty cool because of Micah's song, and everyone reached out. Yeah, it was cool. It was like on Jesus Freak or something. JesusFreak.com. It's like they write about a lot of Christian like metal stuff, and they mentioned my name and like that I'm a reaction channel. I was like, oh, dude, wow, that's I told Micah thank you. He's like, I didn't write it. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, that's cool, dude. Thank you. That's really nice. So yeah, that's awesome, dude. So I'm curious about this. Kind of jumped into more of like the video side of things. So how do you what is your process of editing videos? Like, what program do you use? Like, what camera? Like, mic, your headphones are very nice. Like, how long does it take? From doing the thumbnail and stuff. Like, let's hear about that process. I'm excited, if you don't mind.
Okay, so yeah, of course. My gear.
Yeah.
So I use Canon SL3 as my main camera.
How much was that?
My main and only camera. Oh, I bought it like I want to say 2 years ago. It was like maybe 500 Canadian bucks.
That's not.
Which is
Canadian.
It was a good deal.
Okay.
I think that's around like $4 something American, which is like
And do you hook up the? I guess it's just me asking you a question too, because I do want to upgrade sometime soon. Do you just like if you hook the camera up? Do you just put that through OBS, kind of just like that, or?
Yeah, so I had to buy the Cam Link by Elgato to plug the camera into that, and then plug that into my computer, and then run it through OBS.
Gotcha.
Bit of a hassle because when there's a lot of cables in the question, there's always inevitably going to be a bad cable that you have to switch, but you won't know it until you like rejig everything, and then you realize, oh, it's not my camera or a cam link, it's the cable.
Yeah.
So it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, for
sure.
But
yeah, that's basically the setup for the camera. I also have a light up above, which is shining directly into my eyes, burning my retina. Probably have to do something about that.
I love that.
It's like some random light from Amazon, but it works pretty well. So, I have my Shure SM7B as my microphone.
It's a good mic, dude.
Yeah, definitely dropped a bunch of money on this. It wasn't cheap, but I would say that this is probably one of the better choices for microphone, if you have the money, of course.
Okay.
For most applications. Like I do some vocal recording, so that's primarily why I bought this microphone. I feel like a lot of people buy this microphone just like, I don't know, for talking on Discord, which I think is a bit of a waste. Because, the microphone can do so much more than just that.
Right.
But yeah, definitely recommend this microphone if you have the money.
Yeah. So you record vocals in that too, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a very multi-purpose little device.
It's fantastic. Awesome.
Yeah, I have it hooked up to a preamp. I use a dynamite stick. It's like a dynamite shaped preamplifier which you just plug in.
Okay.
And then you plug the Focusrite Scarlett on the other end as my interface, and then I plug it into my computer. That's how I get the sound out of my microphone.
Dang, dude.
Again, a lot of cables.
Yeah.
A lot of points of, potential break, which is really annoying. But yeah,
I love that, dude.
It is what it is.
I feel you, man.
And yeah, that's basically the setup, and then I have my computer in front of me.
Nice, dude. And so, like, what do you use to like edit videos? Like, what program do you use?
Yeah, I used to use, gosh, a long time ago, not anymore. Vegas, Sony Vegas, I think it was called.
Okay,
that was like a long time. I don't think they're owned by Sony anymore.
Yeah.
But now I use DaVinci Resolve. It's like it's a free alternative to Premiere. I do have Premiere, but I don't use it because I find DaVinci Resolve just a lot more intuitive and easier to use and faster.
Yeah.
So
it's a free
definitely program? It's free. However, if you want to use like some really niche features like real time like color correction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then also hardware acceleration while rendering, which is pretty important if you have like a good graphics card that you can render your videos faster with.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay for it. So I have the paid version, but like you can use the free version for most cases.
Cool.
Easy. I used the free version for like a couple of months, and then I realized I could afford a little upgrade.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah. And I record everything through OBS. Not gonna lie. I mean, you said I'm good at editing. I feel like I'm a bit lackluster in editing because all my videos are pretty simple in their nature. It's just kind of the OBS recording of me and the overlay, and then I just cut it down to pieces, and then I do a little funny zoom in whenever there's a breakdown.
Yeah.
I started doing this kind of editing because I genuinely didn't have time with school and everything, but then it just kind of became a thing just to keep it simple like that. So I just keep it simple. It works out.
I was going to say, it's working out great, dude. I mean, your success, you've come a long way, dude. Like watching you just kind of rise up. Dude, eventually you're going to have like 100,000, dude. And I think you're going to get that plaque.
Goal.
Dude, yeah, you're going to get the plaque with hardcore on it, dude. Like that's going to be, I hope you make a video about that, dude. That's going to be, you're getting close.
Whenever that happens.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you're still, like, I haven't seen any decline in your, at all. It's going to be just going up and up. So I'm sure you're going to hit that goal pretty soon, man.
Thank you. I'll try.
Yeah, try it for all of us, dude. We're rooting for you, dude. We're gonna be, dude. Yes. That's fantastic, dude. That's awesome. Dude. And like for thumbnails, do you just do like do you use like Canva, or how do you make your thumbnails?
I use Photoshop. I use Photoshop for my thumbnails. Just because I work with Photoshop every day, so I'm pretty familiar with the program. But yeah, my thumbnails are hilarious. Just as simple as my editing.
Love it, dude.
Just cut out my face, put it, like sometimes I stretch it out to make it a little funnier.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just blur it to make it look like I'm headbanging. Sometimes I just like deep fry it so it looks like crazy cursed.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
To signify the heaviness of a song, I suppose.
Heck yeah,
but Yeah, no, I've just struck this thumbnail format like a year and a half ago, and I've been doing it ever since. It's
No,
just I really like it.
no, it's fantastic. And I was gonna say what I really like. I mean, I think you do have good editing. It's simple, and I think what's really cool is that I'm friends with a couple of people who are starting to come into doing like reactions and stuff, and I know a lot of them watch your channel, and I think it's cool. Like, no, yeah, we were talking about how I wasn't saying this type of things, but I was like, like honestly, like when someone asks me for advice, like I'm still kind of learning like myself, like I'm just doing my thing, but it's like I love that I do consider you a big reactor. I do, and a really cool dude. It's cool that you're able to just keep everything so simple, but you still have massive success. And I think that's really cool. And so, like, I guess, like, what would be like if someone came up to you saying, Bogdan, dude, I want to start a hardcore channel like you, like, well, just like I want to start a reaction channel like you, man. You're a big inspiration. Like, what would you tell them? Like, what, like, and you're honest, like, what would you say to them, saying, like, dude, I really want to do what you do?
I think, like, I would definitely say to not be discouraged by how slow it is in the beginning.
Dude, it's slow, man. It's rough.
Or not in the beginning, at any point ever. YouTube is a goddamn roller coaster. It's never certain that you're gonna have that success for a while or consistently. So
right,
you have to kind of mentally prepare yourself for a bit of a uphill battle. But honestly, if you have passion towards it, if you really like it, then I feel like you won't have a problem with that. It was just going to be like a fun challenge for you, if anything.
Yeah.
But definitely for starting out reactor, I'd say, don't like spend all of your money on the equipment, because
I agree with that. Yeah.
You first need to figure out how it works. And then you need to, when you know how it works, you buy the equipment you need.
Mm-hmm. Good thinking, yeah.
Yeah, just use, honestly, like there's so many YouTube tutorials and videos on it. You can buy a shitty, like a $30 mic from Amazon, and it's gonna sound decent. Like it's gonna sound better than whatever standard laptop mic you might have, or like a simple webcam. Like you can start out fairly cheap with really good quality, and I feel like having a decent quality in the beginning is really important, because that's what draws people in. So yeah, just figure out basics and then go from there.
I think that's fantastic, dude. Yeah, I always, and this is the most generic thing. I always say just be yourself. Like, don't. It's always hard when you get in front. Oh no, go ahead. Were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna. Yeah, I guess I touched on more like technical stuff, but honestly, just be honest, be yourself, and be kind.
Yeah, I agree with that, because I always tell people, like, no, legitimately, like I always tell them, when you get in front of the camera, dude, it's going to suck. Like, I just tell them, like, it's going to be awful. I went back and watched my first few reaction videos that I did over a year ago. Yeah, it's horrible, because I didn't have I paid for my editing program that I use, and I got the free version, but it has like the watermark in it, and it's like flashing throughout the video. I'm like, oh, dude, it's like it's so awful. And I just talk like, hey, what's up, guy? I'm going on like for 5 minutes about the song. I'm like, let's just get into it, dude. So I was like, dude, your first few videos are going to be bad. Mine are awful. I actually sent him my old video, like, dude, just watch this. Just don't do this. I'll totally do it. But yeah, no, I think being yourself is incredibly important. And the thing is, though, people always ask too, like, eventually when you get into the flow of things, you'll find what works for you. And everyone's so different. Like, everyone does reactions differently, and I think it's really cool. True. Yeah, everyone's and like you and I are completely different. Metal Burps, Richard Jambrin, I'm Sean. I'm trying to think who else. Nick, the Tech. Like, everyone is so different, and that's why I think it's really cool. It's all just we're all just different people, just trying to do our thing.
Just find your own thing and follow it.
Yeah,
there you go.
I love that, man. So, what has been some of the positives and the negatives of doing like YouTube? Like, obviously, we got you got to deal with people, you got to deal with comments and stuff, but like, what has been like the highest point of your channel and like a super low point of your channel, and how did you like come back from both of those? Is that a deep question? I hope that's not too deep.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, the most positive things is definitely just the community that I've been able to build around it. Again, like I have a Discord, and it's crazy how there's so many people connecting there that would never ever connect in real life.
Oh yeah.
Outside of the community, right?
Right.
So you have like a person from Australia talking to a person from Germany, talking to a person from like France or US and Canada. It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, it's super
and
cool.
I love that. Like I said, like I log on every single day. I sit on my Discord and I talk to people, and it's just fun. Like I'm currently holding some like backstage little secret hardcore awards nomination lists. So I'm excited get people to tell me like what they think is best for each category. So it's awesome. It's like an extension of the channel. So definitely that's something that I feel is the most positive thing out of everything I've built.
Yeah.
Obviously there's also like, well, money, of course. Like, money's good.
Oh yeah.
It's not the focus.
Right.
But it's good when it's there,
Absolutely. Of course.
And definitely like, getting a little recognized by labels, by bands, like especially it's really cool. I got to like this year particularly, I feel like I was met with a lot of really big new opportunities. Like I got to speak to some of my favorite musicians in person on live streams. So it's definitely amazing. And then I got to go to fucking Sweden for a music festival.
Yeah.
Just because of my reaction videos. And I'm like, what? Like me sitting in front of my computer, pretending I know something about something. And then that results in me going to Sweden for a little trip to see some of my favorite bands live. Like,
that is super sick. Crazy. Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I remember, your trip was horrible from what I remember you were.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I remember.
The actual festival was amazing, but the trip there,
just stressful as heck. Yeah, I know you talked about it. I remember you mentioning something about it, so I won't have to go over the whole story again. But yeah, I was like, man, I would be, dude, me flying for like 2 hours like stresses me out. It's like, or just traveling.
Yeah, prepare for 8.
Oh gosh, dude. Yeah, it's I get really anxious with that kind of stuff. But yeah, dude. No, I was like, man, this guy he's making the moves, dude. I was like, it's like maybe one day.
I was shocked by it.
Yeah, I bet, dude. Like, just did you get like an email or was it like a phone call?
Yeah, it was just an email, and I was like, oh, one of those scam emails. What is this? And it's just this guy inviting me to go to Sweden, all expenses paid. I was like, what?
All expenses paid?
Excuse me?
I didn't know about that. So like hotel and everything taken care of for you?
Yeah. Oh, it was the guy's super sweet. Like he,
that's awesome.
Watches my videos, and like he was, you like a lot of, like, because it was also like really fitting for me to go there because majority of the lineup was bands that I constantly was pushing on my channel, like a lot of bands from A Rising Empire, which like I started working with a lot more this year.
That's fantastic.
So it was like, it was just consisting of all these bands, and so the audiences really overlapped.
Ooh,
which
nice.
Yeah, I mean, the craziest thing for me is that when I came there, like a shit ton of people recognized me and like started taking pictures of me. I was like, dude, I'm on the other side of the planet. How do you know who I am?
That's cool, man.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think I got recognized there more than I do here in Toronto, which is like, all right, that's interesting.
That's really cool, man. That's awesome.
So the organizers of the festival and like the whole festival is fantastic, amazing.
Yeah.
They're doing it next year. So if you live in Europe, anyone listening to this, check out Half Summerfest.
Heck yeah, dude! Hopefully get to go again and
we'll
do
see.
that, man. We'll see. Well, I mean, that's so like, I would just be so humbled if that happened to me. Like, that's so wonderful, and like, and honestly, just a nice little
stressful, but
stressful, yeah. Well, hopefully, when we got there, it's kind of like a fun little. How long were you there for? Like, were you there for?
I was there for like, I was supposed to be there for 2 days, but.
Yeah.
One of my flights got canceled, so I was there only for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
Still had a shit ton of fun.
Oh, I'm glad.
And a lot of free beer from locals.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Could barely walk back to the hotel on the first night. So me and my buddy decided not to drink the second night, which was a really good decision because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. the next day and go to the airport. So
there you go. Well, who played there? Who did you see? Like, I don't know who all played at that festival though.
Yeah, so the headliners of that festival it was like a 2-day thing. So there were 2 headliners, one for each day.
Okay.
So the first one was Electric Callboy, which was
nice.
when I got hammered.
Oh, okay.
It was such a good experience. These guys kept bringing us beers. We're like, dude, stop. We didn't pay a dime for it. I had 8 beers. But it was such a good experience.
Good,
Electric Callboy. If you have a chance, go see them live. Yeah,
I want to. That'd be really fun.
And yeah, on that first day, a lot of European bands. It's most like a European festival. Well,
cool.
Duh. And then but they also did have on the second day We Came as Romans headline, which was like the only American band there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They also had Bleed From Within.
Oh, nice.
They had a lot of Swedish bands because of course.
Did Aviana play?
Swedish festival. Yes. That was like
I found them because of you, by the way, just to let you know that. Dude. So, dude.
Hell yeah.
Really quick, Joel, dude. Powerhouse, dude. It's like
Joel is such a sweetheart. He's such a nice guy.
He seems like it. I talked to him a little bit,
and
he's super cool.
Amazing. He's an amazing vocalist. Like I love everything he does. This new album, Corporation, honestly, it's one of the best albums this year.
Oh,
even if it's released as singles, like mostly, still together it works so well. So
I think it's a great way to put it. I mean, Memphis Mayfire did the same thing with their album, and I thought it worked out in their favor, and I'm glad. Yeah, I thought Corporation was phenomenal. I was like, dude, this is the album, man. This is good. Yeah, it really is. And yeah, I found them because of you, and I'm not trying to dude. I found them. I remember it was actually the song Rage. That's the one that I watched, and then I was like,
that was like the first big one.
And then I did most of the I did like Obsession. I did all the other ones, most of the other ones as well. And I was like, dude, these guys are. And then I told my other friends about it. Like, dude, y'all got to check out Aviana. They are literally incredible. So yeah. So thank you, dude. You passed on Aviana's love to all my other friends. So yeah, dude. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm really happy that you got to do something like that, dude. I mean, it just shows, like, again,
insane.
Yeah, I like to, kind of bring in. We'll kind of tie this in here. I love that when you see somebody that you admire just doing these things. I think it really just inspires you, going like, I can do that too one day. Like, I don't know about maybe getting invited to like a festival or doing those types of things, but it's I
do it.
Yeah,
I don't see why not.
Yeah, but it's like, I look at someone like you who, like, it's just a really cool, chill dude that I would absolutely hang out with if we lived close by. I would be like, dude, this guy is really cool that he's doing these types of things. And it's like anybody could follow their dream and doing this, man. I think that's such an important thing for people to know. Like, if you want to do it, you can do it. I'm sure when you started, you were like, I don't, this might not go anywhere, but it did. And I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's like, if I can do something like this, anyone can.
Absolutely. Okay? Yeah.
Anyone can learn how to do things like this. Anyone can be in the same position. You just need to put in the work.
Absolutely.
Have enthusiasm towards it, and that's all.
And I love that. And I think that's super important. I do want to tie that in a little bit here. Now, there's been a few times on your channel you stepped away for a little bit. I know, obviously, what's going on with everything going on right now has been crazy, and it's just so sad to see. I don't know about if we're allowed to even. I'm sure we can, but like the whole Ukraine, like everything going on, it's so depressing, dude. And I know you stepped away for a while, and and then some other times you stepped away for like some mental health type things, and I don't know if you like struggle with it, but I mean, like, why do you think? I guess how did you overcome, like, I guess, trials of like mental health? I struggle a lot. A lot of people don't see that, actually. A lot of people are like, dude, there's no way. I'm like, no, dude. I sometimes like to hide how I feel sometimes, but no, dude, I struggle like big time with it.
You can never know.
Oh yeah,
who struggles how, but
yeah, like, that's why you got to be nice to people, like you were saying earlier. Got to be kind. So, yeah.
It's to some extent, I feel like all of us struggle in one way or another with whatever. And like mental is, I mean, everybody has mental health, and it's true. how you maintain it is the important part. So definitely a couple of times I've been burnt out, and I feel like that's just the inevitability.
You're all good.
God damn it! I'm making money talking into a camera, and I can't.
No, dude, you're good, man. You're all good.
But anyways, yeah, it's the inevitability of making videos of especially if you daily upload this stuff.
Right.
It's just gonna happen. You're gonna be like, okay, I don't feel like making a video today.
Yeah.
And with time, it's just like a realization that you can take breaks. There's nothing bad about it. Like everybody's gonna be supportive of that, and if they're not, fuck them. You know.
Exactly.
It's like you should take priority of yourself first and foremost.
Yeah.
Always. That's like a really important thing to care about your own well-being, how you feel. Don't force it, because if you force yourself to be like all cool and jolly on the camera, it's not gonna look good.
No, it's not.
Not all of us are great actors.
Yeah.
So yeah, just taking breaks is super important. I know like there's a lot of pressure with that when it comes to YouTube algorithm.
Of course.
It really likes to stop pushing your videos if you're away for a long time. So
yeah,
you have to kind of just be okay with that. And honestly, like sometimes I took breaks and I came back and my views were better. Like it's a lottery. You don't don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just take a break. Like these people that watch you are not gonna magically disappear. They're all gonna be there when you upload. They're gonna be actually more hyped.
It's true.
When you upload again after a break. So
yeah,
overcoming mental health is well. You asked how I overcome mental health issues. Just honestly, like doing nothing.
I like that.
Doing nothing is underrated, man. Doing nothing is like, well, not, but by that I mean like binging a show or like playing a game or like just going outside for a walk. I know you like walks.
Love it, dude. Love it.
Amazing. Walks are great. Walks are awesome.
Yeah,
they're good for your health and your mental health. You know, it's no brainer.
I know, really, it's perfect, dude. I just put on a playlist of music I just won't skip, and I just go. I have my Apple Watch on, and then I just set it, and I just go. It's literally
is your Spotify like all organized and everything, or
don't be mad at me. I don't have Spotify. I have Apple Music.
Okay, Apple Music. That's fine. Whatever.
Okay, I was like,
is it like I don't. They're all corporations. I don't care about all of them.
Some people get mad at me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you, but I have Apple Music.
They're all rich as fuck.
I know, dude. I'm like, mine's pretty organized. I have a workout playlist. I also have like all my favorite bands. I have all their music in like one playlist. Like if I'm feeling like Wage War, Currents, Fit for a King Air, like everything is in that one playlist for me. But lately I have like. Yeah, I have workout. I have all those. I have like a sad playlist where I'm feeling down. I've just put on some like sad, like a lot of Halsey. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, but no, it's pretty organized. I'm a pretty organized guy, so like I want to make sure everything's like.
See, I strive to be that because I have, you know how like you like a song. I feel like it works the same way on Apple Music.
Yeah. And
then it just adds it to this big liked songs list.
Oh, yeah.
And I have 2,000 songs in it and 0 playlists. So I just every time I listen to music, I just press shuffle.
Yeah.
And it works horrible because like the shuffle on Spotify isn't random. It's like it's based on some crazy magic algorithm that actually just plays like recent songs that you've listened to. So
that's
all
true.
a scam.
I know,
but I really need to playlist my stuff better.
Dude, I do that all.
I skip a lot whenever I listen to.
Yeah, I started noticing that when I was walking, where I was like, it was just distracting me from like the walk. But I need to have something in my ear when I'm doing something. So I just decided like I'm just gonna go through like what albums I like or like what songs from each album that I like, and I'll go through my artists and just pick like I won't skip this, I won't do this. So it takes a little while, but it's like fun work. Like it's not like it's kind of tedious, but
absolutely.
Sometimes you got to go through and
like it's I feel like it's hard to keep them up to date. Like once you actually do them, And then it's like you forget about adding new songs in, and then you have like all these playlists with a bunch of old songs.
Yeah, I know. Then I got to go read through, and I just got to redo it all because sometimes I'm just not in the like lately, dude. Like I'm not joking. I've been listening to the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack because it's so good.
Oh,
so like that's mainly only time I listen to metal right now is when I do like a reaction. So I've been jamming that album, dude.
Honestly,
yeah, it's a good album, dude.
That's probably good because like
yeah,
you get much more excited for reactions.
I do.
If you don't listen to metalcore outside of it.
Oh yeah, I still do.
That's awesome.
I don't get me wrong. I still do listen to a lot of metalcore, but I sometimes I just mix it up and I'll listen to something else and I'll go walking or I'll listen to like a podcast. Like I would tell Metal Burb, I listen to this show on YouTube called Double Toasted. It's like these two guys talking about movies and they're just the funniest dudes ever. So I literally just put them on sometimes and go walking and just laugh out in public. It was kind of goofy, but it's
couldn't be me. I exclusively listen to, well, not exclusively, but like 99% of my music is metalcore,
for sure,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I for some reason I cannot listen to podcasts. Like I respect when other people do it, and I'm happy like when they invite me.
Of course, yeah, no, you're good.
I can't listen to podcasts. There's something about it. I feel like I just have a very, very short attention span.
Yeah.
So when I hear just like people talking in my ears instead of like some brain stimulating music, I'm just like, I need some brain stimulation. What is this?
I understand that, dude. I get that for sure. And I don't listen to podcasts all the time. If I can't find anything that I'm really feeling, like I'll sometimes do it, but most of the time it's music. Like that's what I generally listen to when I go walking. I try to do like 1.5 miles, 2 miles in the morning, and I'll just throw something on and just go for it, man. But speaking of music, let's we're kind of getting near kind of the end here of what I want to talk to you about here. I definitely want to talk about Circle Wind. We got to talk about this, dude. So tell us about Circle Wind. How did this band or this project like come to be? There's only 2 of you in the band, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did it come to be? Yeah.
Essentially, the guitarist and basically the backbone for the instrumental and production for this band is the other guy called Julian.
Okay.
He is from Germany and he is a musician. He's in another band called East Shade. A pretty cool German band, so check them out.
Cool.
They play metalcore.
Nice.
A modern metalcore, to be exact.
There you go.
But yeah, he has been a mod for my Discord server for quite a while.
Okay.
And we've just been kind of like close like that for some time. And then we're like, yo, like, let's write something together, because he has the talent of writing, because he writes all of the stuff for his band.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, I want to switch it up a little, and you can throw down some vocals on it. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. And so we've been working on it since like February, basically.
Wow.
This year.
Good while. Good long time.
Yeah. Yeah. We took our time.
Good. Yeah. It paid off. It's great, dude. So at least the 2 songs that we've heard. So
it's funny because the first 2 songs, which are the 2 singles, they took us from February to like, I want to say May.
Okay.
And then the other 2 with the interlude, we just speed ran that shit.
Really?
In the summer.
Okay.
It was just so fast. We're like bang, 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 bang. We actually wrote a different song. We actually had like 2 scrapped songs.
Oh, okay.
Which I think he's using for one of his other projects now.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a completely online thing. He's in Germany, I'm in Canada. That's the only thing we can do that. So we've just been sending tracks back and forth. It's a really interesting experience. It's a bit difficult because a lot of it is self-managing, time management, all that stuff, because you can't really just like, there's nobody telling you how to record something or re-record something. There's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of stressful, especially when those deadlines are coming up and you haven't recorded your stuff yet. It's like, ooh, I need to do this as fast as possible because like, we have a release date.
Yeah.
So funny enough, we just finished our last 2 songs 2 days ago.
Nice. So is it like EP 4 songs? In December, right?
Yeah. So it's 4 songs and Lost. Lost is actually the interlude, and December, the last track is December. Cool. So 4 tracks, technically 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming out December 1st, which is in 15 days.
Fantastic.
Super exciting. I feel like the songs on the EP are going to be loved more than the singles. I feel like people are going to like those more. For reasons.
For reasons. Okay. Well, we won't I don't want to spoil anything, so we won't go into much about it, but I will say I like the two singles, man. I thought they were great. I reacted to both, and I was like, I've
seen both.
Yeah, dude. Your reaction to my reaction was so
reaction.
So yeah, dude. I know, right? I mean, Christopher Nolan up in here, dude. I was like, dude, it was a nice. You gave me such nice like shout outs. I was like, man, this guy's so nice, dude. Like, it's just a kind guy.
You deserve it.
Oh, dude, thank you, man. That's super nice, man. I really appreciate you. I was like, this guy, you didn't have to do any of that, but I was like, thank you, dude. That was really kind.
Well, like I said, be kind.
That's right.
I use my own advice right there.
I like that, dude. Absolutely.
I'm being consistent.
Dude, I'm super excited. So how would you like label the music? Would you say it's hard? I always say it's like a hardcore riff, dude. Yeah. Would you say it's hardcore, or would you say it's like more? It's metalcore, or
yeah, it definitely has hardcore elements.
It does. Yeah, I was like, this sounds like a hardcore band, dude. My friend loves it, by the way. It's like, it's so sick. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Shout out to your friend then.
Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of started off with a little bit of a mood board of what we wanted to do.
Nice.
And I really wanted to do new metalcore inspired stuff because I've recently been massively into that. Like old Linkin Park. I'm always into old Linkin Park.
Of course, absolutely. You say old Linkin Park? Is that what you said?
Old Linkin Park.
Okay.
Yes. Like their first 3 albums. Okay. What did you hear?
I was like, I'm into all Linkin Park. I was like, oh, I've never heard anybody say they like some of the newer stuff. I
like some of their newer stuff, but like the old stuff harder. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, ever since it was funny, like, yeah, Meteor, and even like, dude, I actually really like Menace at Midnight, dude. A lot of people didn't like that album. I was like,
that's a good album.
I think that album's
a really good album.
Dude, I'll even say it, dude. I love What I've Done. I sing it all the time. Sometimes it shows me my playlist. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sing along in the car.
Dude,
man.
That album has that one song,
"Given Up." It's like one of my favorite Linkin Park songs ever, dude.
"Given Up" is good.
Love that song.
The song is called "No More Sorrow."
No More Sorrow. Oh, I love that song,
it's
dude.
Such a different Linkin Park song. I feel like
so different.
If you show this to some random person and be like, "This is Linkin Park," they're gonna be like, "No, this is not."
I know that sounds awesome.
It kind of sounds metalcore.
It does, yeah, dude. I love that. Like, Leave It All the Rest, dude. Bleed It Out. I love that album. I think it's super. Good. Yeah, I think people are giving it too much crap. But anyway, please, I don't want to cut you off. Please continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Linkin Park,
yeah,
of course. And then I was also really massively into Korn and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So we were definitely going into the direction of these like really sharp, a little bit annoying, in-your-face riffs.
Yeah.
And really, really big, massive grooves. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how Drown was born, which was our first track. And that's kind of I've seen a lot of reaction videos. Well, I've seen all of the reaction videos to that song because I'm weird like that. I like watching people react to my stuff.
I love it, dude. I'm sure you appreciate it. I'm sure you appreciate the reaction.
I appreciate it a lot.
It helps you.
Taking time out of their day to watch something I made. It's crazy.
It's wonderful. Yeah.
But a lot of people hit the same note, which was that the song kind of felt repetitive. And, in hindsight, it is a little repetitive because it's essentially the same riff over and over again. Mm-hmm. That was kind of the idea, but definitely seeing it from this like side perspective, definitely could have done something different about it. But what was it? I think it was While She Sleeps guitarist. Whenever they dropped an album, that was their previous album.
Yeah,
they dropped it and like some people weren't happy about it, and he went on Instagram. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry you didn't like it, but it's kind of hard to go back and change it because all this is mastered and uploaded."
Yeah, it's already done.
It's already done. Like I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I get that.
But I still love that song. I still love what we've created with that.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a little repetitive, but it kind of gets the job done.
Well, I was just gonna say really quick. Sorry, I was gonna say if it was a boring riff, then yeah, I probably would have had a problem with it. But it's like, I think it's really engaging. Like I know, and I'm not calling you out or anything because I think you're awesome, dude. I watched your reaction, like the what's it called, like your compilation to like The Path, like from Fit for a King, and for example, like their song The Path is kind of remind, not like the same structure, but the way it was kind of the same but it was engaging and I liked it. And I was like, The Path is one of my favorite songs on that album. So like I look at it, and I look at it like that, where it's like, as long as it holds my attention, I'm cool with it. I don't think music, you don't need to change the game for it to be good. I think it's already good. I see what you mean. There's always room for improvement. But for me, as like a viewer, I'm just like, the riff engaged me and I like it. And I really like the lyrics on it. And I know you talked about it a little bit in your thing. I really like the lyrics on that too. So again, sorry for cutting you off. I just wanted to say that really quick.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically how the first song came to be.
Yeah.
And the second one, you were
pissed on the second one, dude. I was like, man, he is like getting into it, dude. Which I understand. The subject matter is very well written. I think I told you that in a message. I was like, these are great lyrics. Paints a really good picture of what you're talking about. And I think
thank you. I'm really proud of those lyrics. I think in general, like this EP, I'm very proud of the lyrics. Like the other two songs too. I've really put a long time into those and some hidden messages and whatnot.
I'm excited to check.
So, most of the EP, aside from End Death, they're all basically about like internal conflicts or external conflicts.
Sure.
But like more so like vague and personal. So I feel like that's mainly the focus of the EP. If you want, I can jump into really quickly into the meaning behind Lost December.
Oh, I was going to say, like, if you want to talk about it more, and then I had like 2 more questions in regards to music. So yeah, please, I love to hear it. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah. So Lost December. So December's coming up, and it's my least favorite month of the year.
Okay.
At the same time as it is my favorite month of the year. Because, Christmas, jolly times, everybody's happy, gift receiving, gift giving.
Yeah.
But it's really, for me, has always been like a really rough patch. Like, not every single year, but some really significant big moments that weren't so pleasant in my life happened around this time, like second half of November, beginning of December. So I've always had this like really rough period. And because of just how coincidentally all of that always kept happening around December, it's like a really tough time for me, like at this point. And I tie that into seasonal depression too, because that's the thing. A lot of people suffer from that. It's just like it comes and goes. It's the weather change, the setting change.
Sure, I get that, man.
Really tough. Like, so. Basically, that's the name of the EP, Lost December. That stems from that. And so the EP is just a collection of thoughts, a collection of ideas that basically were born in these lost Decembers when I was struggling with one thing or another. So
you kind of talk about those in the songs, or is that like a...
Yeah, I'm talking about mainly, I feel like the title track is the most related to that topic because it is called December. So it's mostly the title track. There's the other track called Permanence, which is a little bit angry and it's a little bit more it's less heavy on the lyrics, a bit more heavy on just the delivery of them. So
sure.
Yeah, excited for people to hear that.
Dude,
but not going to go into those.
Yeah.
Excited for people to hear when it drops December 1st, all platforms. Circle and Lost December.
I'll be checking that out, dude. I
appreciate it, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, of course. I was like, do I want to put it on my Patreon or YouTube? I'll probably put it on YouTube because I don't want to I would send it to you for free.
Put it anywhere. I'll subscribe to your Patreon to see it.
No, dude, no, I would never make you do that. I've been needing to go jump on yours because you have good stuff on your Patreon, dude. Like even for $1 you get full out. I charge $5 for full out. You charge $1. I'm like, dude, dang, dude. I'm like that's super cool.
Yeah, I started out as like with $1 because I was like, who the hell would want to subscribe to me?
Yeah.
And now I have what? I mean,
you have a ton, dude. It's awesome.
This is a public access number. You can go see it. I have like 1,000 patrons on Patreon.
Do you seriously?
So
wow.
Yeah, and the
dude,
overwhelming majority of them.
Just kidding.
Well,
I'm just
after taxes, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. Always. I'm like, I forget about the tax. That's right. I'm like, when I get it, I'm like,
about the tax,
oh yeah,
man. That's how they get you. The
I know.
IRS.
Yeah, I know. They're like, dang it. I'll make some good amount. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there's taxes.
That's right. You don't.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, like it's just weird now because like I can't just take away access from 1,000 people because I want to charge them more now. Because like, so I'm kind of stuck in that, and I don't really mind it.
Yeah,
whatever, like if you want to access my exclusive content, it's $1 a month or $10 a year, which I feel like
it's not bad, man.
If really you're interested in my videos, if you really want me to support like that, I feel like that's a pretty it's a pretty low amount
for sure.
But of course, like I don't force or ever like encourage people to do that much. Up until like some point, I haven't ever been asking people to like and subscribe and do all that stuff, because someone told me once that like people like your stuff, they're gonna do it anyway. So you don't. That's
true. They do. Yeah, I've been noticing that, where I just kind of put like a little logo thing in it, but yeah, I'm just like, that's cool that people do that.
Then again, it's good for just good for general like public. Totally. Reminding them it's good.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. I was gonna ask you this as well. I have two more questions, and we'll dude, it's been a great conversation. I really appreciate you, dude. Sincerely.
Of course, I appreciate it too.
Yeah, man. Two more, and you don't have to go super in depth with them here. There's one. How did you learn how to sing and scream? We'll start there, and then I got one more music question, because obviously it's so it's so cool hearing all these reactors jump on these projects. Like, again, Bitter Bliss with Richard Jambrin. I'm like, dude, this is totally him. Like, this is everything that he loves. Yeah, it's everything he loves doing in this, like, Emir and 1056 put together. I'm like, he's doing what he loves. Or I just love that, dude. So like, and his vocals, your vocals, my vocals, everyone sounds so different. And so how did you learn how'd you learn how to do that properly, I guess? Did you ever take choir or anything?
So singing.
Okay.
Singing is a story of my lifetime. I've been singing ever since I was a child, and it was kind of forced upon me by my parents.
Gotcha.
So I got a lot of like early vocal training early in my childhood. Then I just kind of went with it throughout my more later years.
Okay.
And then, when I stopped doing that, I just kind of gained interest in this kind of music. And because I knew how to sing like basics, I was like, you know what? Maybe this would be a cool thing to explore. So I started like just doing a bunch of stuff on my own.
Cool. Okay.
And you have YouTube, which is world's biggest library of everything, anything you ever need.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but most stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really helpful in finding good tutorials and good lessons on how to do it. I won't unfortunately be able to tell you exact ones, because I'll have to
no, that's cool.
Go and research them. I don't really have them on hand.
Yeah.
But really smart lessons about it's a lot of breathing exercises. Mm-hmm. It's important to breathe to do well, because I mean you scream, so you would know about that a lot.
Absolutely, yeah.
But screaming kind of came with it. Because again, I was interested in this genre, so I was like, well, I guess I have to scream a little.
Yeah, there you go.
And at first, it was terrible, and then it was also terrible, and then, I mean, I still think that I have a long way to go. I think I have my screams at a point where I'm happy listening to them.
Yeah. But
I definitely see a lot of flaws with them, and like how I perform and how I feel after, which is more important.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I have a long way to go. So I don't feel like whenever people like ask me, "Oh, what's your secret?" and I'm like, I'm still learning. I don't really have a secret. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of listening on how other people do it, trying to replicate it. I feel like replicating other vocalists is a good way to learn.
Yeah.
But of course, watch some lessons from whoever, Hungry Lights, aka the vocalist of Tala. He's had a lesson on fry screaming a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a really good resource for people. Really good video. Just watch a bunch of them. And form your own voice.
Nice.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself. That's important.
If it hurts,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Just take a break. Don't
It's not
do it.
supposed to hurt.
Yeah, it's not supposed to. Yeah, for sure. I just watched Melissa Cross's The Zen of Screaming. I actually have that DVD. My friend's borrowing it. And nice. I just watched that, and I was like, dude, like, we're good. Like,
yeah, and there's also
that's fine
a lot of techniques that you can learn. So, for example, Melissa Cross, I'm pretty sure she's mostly like doing false chord screaming.
That's why I watch, because that's my scream is false chord. So that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't do that. I can't do false chord. I only do fry screaming, and like voice distortion, that kind of thing. Like I love doing saint screaming, which is sometimes it comes out a little rough, but I feel like I've gotten so much better at it than I could in the beginning, of course.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, like to people trying to learn these, just find your technique first. Find what works for you and then go for it, because there's more than one way to sing, more than one way to scream. So
totally. And
it's complicated.
It's true.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Again, everyone's voice is different, so like for me, it was funny you were saying, like when I try to emulate somebody, I mean, back in the day, I wanted to try so hard to sound like Danny of Asking Alexander, like stand up and scream Danny. Dude, my voice would be shredded. I was like, I can't do this. And so like because I try to sound exactly like him, like it's super high screamed. I was like, dude, I can't do this. So I just practice with the song. I was like, I'm gonna put my own spin on it. And that's when I was like, okay, I think there's something here that I can do.
Yeah.
And now I can do it. It's like, kind of just getting up, brushing your teeth. Like, it's just no problem. Like, people are like, how do you do that? I'm like, it really is one of those things where you just kind of have to
practice.
Yeah. And it's like, I kind of take what Melissa Cross said. Like, it's kind of like, you don't want to act like you're angry because it's going to hurt. You got to like act a little. And for me, like, that has been the biggest pro. It's just like pretending I'm angry, but I'm not, because a lot of the songs I write are angry, but I don't want to. Yeah. So it again, we could do a whole thing on that. But the last question I did want to ask you was, you ever thought about doing music full time? What if Circle One took off and you got like a full band? Would you ever do it like full time?
I'll be honest, probably no. Because
really? Okay.
I see, how much work it is to be in a band and how much
you don't get paid.
Just pure dedication.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and of course, like
it's probably like, hard money, dude. I can't even imagine.
It's tough. It's tough on the money. Yeah. I mean, I know a bunch of smaller bands. It's really tough for them because a lot of them also have a job.
You're right.
A day job.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
You'll play a gig on a Friday, but like the rest of the week is a job.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm built for that. I'll be honest. Like I love having something like this, like Circle Away, something that I do just at home and then put it out on the internet. I've also been going to a bunch of concerts in the last couple of years, and I'm seeing just the hustle that it takes to set something up to play a 40-minute show and then set everything back in the boxes and then go to a different town and then do it like 40 times over.
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot of work.
I would not be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like as much as it sounds like fun.
Totally.
It's most likely not. So
yeah, the play the music part would be fun, but it's like everything else you're just like, dude, I can't do this, man.
Yeah. It's especially like if shit happens, there's been accidents with The Ghost Inside is like the saddest example.
And Silent Planet just had an accident.
Silent Planet had a terrible crash.
Like, dang, dude. Yeah, it's scary, man.
Glad everybody survived, but it's terrible
sure.
when that happens because Silent Planet is not like they're big. We love them. We all love them. We all know them.
Yeah,
but like they're not big to be able to afford something like that. So it's really cool to see the community kind of coming together and helping them out. So
totally, dude. Yeah. I was just curious about that. I was like, I don't know if you would like if someone ever approached you like, you want to do this full time, dude? I was just wondering what your answer would be. So at least you're honest,
I've been approached before.
Whoa, you have
by a Toronto band, just not like to join full time, but like come to a rehearsal.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And I was like, I was really busy with school at the time. To be fair,
yeah,
I'm really bad at responding to stuff.
No, you're good.
That's just it. Yeah, I'm really bad at that.
No,
but like I'm also really bad at managing time.
Yeah,
so at that time, I kind of feel like I should have came just like one time to rehearse a little.
Sure.
But yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it full time. I'll be honest. So
My problem is that there wouldn't be a shower at the end of my set. I have to go back into a van. And dude, I'm one of those guys where after I work out, dude, not to be, I just smell like cheese or like Top Ramen. So like I need a shower.
You know,
and I'm like, dude,
smells of the body.
Everyone would be like, oh, on the entire van. I'm sorry, guys. I need to take a shower. So that's.
I feel like in another life, I'll do it.
Maybe that'd be really, not in this life, but in the next life. Yeah, totally. That would be super sick. All right, dude.
If there is a next life.
That's true. There you go. So
who knows?
Yeah.
What's on the other side?
Hopefully, it's going to be Circle Wind touring full time, making millions of dollars. I think everybody will be at that show. Actually, I would actually like to come on and do like some guest vocals. That's my other life, dude. I'll come on and do some Circle Wind.
EP2, we'll consider.
Dude, if you actually did that, I probably would cry, and I can actually totally get that done. But I do. This is going to be my. So what I like to do is just really quick some lightning round questions. I'm going to ask you just some really quick questions. You can go in detail, or if you don't want to, they're really easy questions. So just a couple of them, and then we'll wrap it. Yeah, super easy, dude. Because I was never good at taking tests in high school, so I'm not going to quiz people on hard stuff. I'm not about that. So, all right.
I cheated a lot of my tests.
I did too. It's okay. It's all right. Dude, every time we had to read a book, I was like, I'm not doing this. I just looked up it on Spark Notes.
Yeah, or like Sporkle or whatever it's called. It's like so good, man.
Dude, it worked.
The whole book for me.
I know, dude. I seriously, like one time I was like, I'm going to fail this. I got a C. My mom was stoked. We honestly had a party because I got a C. I'm not.
Dude, I got one time. Okay, last thing before we jump in.
No, you're good. You're good.
We were supposed to read a book and then write a big essay at the end of the year. Wait, am I allowed to say this? Is this like incriminating me?
No.
But anyway,
no,
so
good.
I don't know if the teacher's watching me. I'm sorry.
That would be hilarious if they left a comment. I'd be like, "Oh crap! All right, we'll fix it. I'll edit this."
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
but we were supposed to read a book, and I'm surprised I didn't read it. I just looked it up on like Sparkle Notes or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember the name of it. Spark Notes.
Yeah, you're all good.
And I wrote an essay based on what I read in there, and I got like a 90, which is like an A+. You know, it's like, whoa,
wow,
okay,
nice, dude. That's fantastic. Good job, dude. That's awesome.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Here first.
It works, absolutely. There you go. All right, really quick. You ready for some lightning round questions? Really easy.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Favorite concert so far this year?
The Devil Wears Prada. Definitely. The Zombie anniversary tour. They played both Zombie EPs back to back. It was amazing.
Is that all they played? They play anything else or just that?
They played their biggest songs around, but like the middle of the set was Zombie 1 and Zombie 2 back to back.
Dude.
Actually, no, it was Zombie 2 first, and then they played Zombie because
nice,
most people know Zombie.
Dude, I love Zombie. Yeah, dude, Nightfall alone was like, dude, this brought me back in, man. I love that. I love that EP, man. It's great.
It's the Z2 is amazing.
It is amazing.
I really love it, but I feel like Zombie EP is just. It's a bit of a product of its time.
Dude, that was like the biggest EP at my school when that came out, dude. I was like, this is literally, everyone loves it, dude. Yeah.
But huge. Like, I listen to it now and I'm like, damn, some of this sounds really cringe. But like,
oh, totally, it does, yeah.
The MySpace 2010 era. But anyways,
absolutely.
Yeah. The reason why that concert is the best one so far is because I've never felt more exhausted and more tired and more sweaty than on that concert. I actually went on that concert with Metal Burb. We had such a good time.
Cool, I'm glad, man. That's awesome.
The set was 21 songs long. Can you imagine 21 songs in a set?
That'd be hard to scream that entire time and like making sure your voice healthy and stuff.
I know. It's super impressive from both Jeremy and Mike.
Yeah.
But like it was so noticeable, like by the end of the set, like last couple of songs, the crowd was just tired. They were all moving like way from side to side.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It was a little long.
Yeah. Okay, good answer. Let's do, how about your favorite video game? Doesn't have to be now. Do you have one of all time? Or you can say God of War if you want. That's cool.
Currently, I really like God of War. I've paused all of my other playthroughs to play God of War. And I'm not unpausing them until I beat God of War.
Okay.
But my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, I'm curious, actually.
Probably GTA San Andreas.
Nice, dude. You excited for GTA 6 when it comes out? Do you see the leaks for it?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, at first I was excited, but then I was like, why did I look at this?
Yeah.
Now I kind of have the rough idea of what the game is going to look like.
Yeah.
And it looks amazing for whatever alpha footage they have.
Oh, yeah, it looked pretty good, yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, I'm stoked, dude.
But it ain't going to happen for a while, so...
I know. I was going to say, dude, when
it
it does...
that excitement a little bit.
I know. I was going to say, dude, once comes out, we'll have to play it, dude. I'll totally play with you, man. That'd be super fun.
100%. That's going to be a game of the decade, bro.
I know, dude. I know. It's been one of those games where you walk to the store. I'm a physical buyer, so I'm going to go into the store. They're not going to have it. I'm like, crap, I got to buy it digitally, dude. That happened before. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? So I'm like, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, good choice, man. I haven't played San Andreas in so long, dude. It was funny, actually.
Such a groundbreaking game.
It was, dude. And honestly, you know what's funny? With even with GTA 5, that game is so old. I beat that game on the PlayStation 3. I haven't played it since. I don't even have it on PS4 or 5. I just have it.
Oh wow!
I had it on. Yeah, I never went back. I
have like 1,000 hours on it on PC.
Yeah, I just played
GTA 5.
Yeah, I just played it on PlayStation 3, and I never touched it again. I beat the story. Like, this game's cool. I was like, maybe I should. I was thinking about rebuying it again on PS5, but I was like, I'll probably just wait for 6 in a couple of years. But
don't give them any more money.
I know. I'm sick and tired. It's just like with Skyrim. I'm like, stop remaking this game, dude. It's already good. Honestly. Like, stop. Oh, just drives me insane. Okay.
Honestly, the whole GTA series is my favorite. I would say I really love Need for Speed because Need for Speed introduced me into like metal music.
Yeah.
For the big part.
Nice.
But like GTA 4 is wow, what a game. GTA 5, of course.
Yeah, GTA 4 was like, I don't remember did I like that game? I don't remember if I did. I think the driving in that game was
a divisive game.
Yeah, that driving the game I don't think I liked. I think that's the game. I haven't played 4.
A bit too realistic.
Yeah, it was 4. It's
like wobbly.
Yeah,
that's what happens in real life, but it's a bit annoying to play it in a bit.
I know for sure. I was like, no, but GTA is great, dude. I mean, that's a fantastic for me.
Legendary.
Yeah, for Legendary, mine's Legend of Zelda. That's like my favorite. Dude.
Okay.
I love me some Zelda, dude. It's fantastic. Okay. Favorite movie.
Wow.
It could be this year. It could
be
this year.
You said it was going to be easy questions. What is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. You could do this year or just like whenever, whatever you want.
That's such a tough question. I don't know.
All right,
there's so many good movies. I really like Blade Runner 2049.
Dude,
I feel like
what an underrated
It's not
film.
A movie for everyone. It's a bit slow.
It reminded me of Cyberpunk 2077. I was like, I love this environment, dude. That's so sick.
Did you ever watch the original movie? Like from
Oh yeah, dude. I own the original, yeah. And it's cool.
Oh nice, yeah. Okay.
Oh dude, yeah, that movie's awesome. And it's like it's one Blade Runner 2049 is like a movie where you can watch it without having to really see the original, but the original is like super cool, but I feel like a lot of people
gives you a lot of context.
Yeah, but a lot of people I feel like that movie did horrible at the box office. I'm a huge movie guy, and I always follow like what movies make. That movie failed big time.
So did 2049. Like it didn't. Well, it didn't do horrible, but it didn't do amazing.
And same with Dune. The same director. I'm like, dude, this guy directs great movies. Like, why is he not getting
just
more?
Very long movies.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
But then again, people saw fucking Endgame in theaters. Like that movie's like 3 hours long.
It is. I know. I'm one of those guys. Like I love that movie. It is long. It's
I
really
like it
long.
Too.
Yeah.
But
I feel you, dude. Standards. Okay, good choice. I didn't think you were. That's awesome, dude. Mine has to be Get Out, man. I love me some Get Out, dude. You ever seen?
Ooh, Jordan Peele stuff. Yeah. Did you see Nope?
Oh, dude, yeah. I own it. I own all 3 on DVD, like Blu-ray. Sorry,
Blu-ray
Blu-ray 4K.
Physical media kind of guy. I respect it,
dude. I'll send you a picture of all the movies I own, dude. I have I have so many movies I can't even fit it all in like my
That's
movie
amazing,
thing.
man.
Oh, dude.
When the internet fails, when it disappears, all of us are going to be left with nothing, and you're going to have all the movies.
Well, you know what? I like you, so come on over and we can watch a movie, dude. We can watch.
Hell yeah,
dude.
Let's
yeah,
go.
I love everything Jordan Peele has done. I think his movies all of them are masterpieces. Big horror guy, so I love horror thriller.
I like The Shining, the original Shining movie.
Did you like Dr. Sleep?
I never watched it.
Oh,
I heard it was all right, but like
I liked it. Only we just talked. It's a little long, so that's why.
Oh yeah,
it's like 240. I think it's pretty long. Yeah, it's good. I liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, good choice, dude. Good. I didn't know you and I have good taste in movies, so I like that. Favorite food? Is that a hard one too?
I'll say pierogies. I really like pierogies. You ever tried pierogies?
I don't even know what that is. Don't hate me. I'm sorry.
You don't know what that is?
No,
okay,
I don't.
I guess it's more of a.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
More of a Canadian / Polish / Ukrainian thing. It's like it's these it's like these little things where you put potatoes and cheese inside them, and then you seal them in like a piece of dough.
Okay.
And then you fry not fry, but like you put those in the boiling water. And those are amazing. Like search up later on pierogies with sour cream. Oh my god.
With sour cream? All right, dude.
Dude.
Fantastic.
Fuck me up every time.
Okay. All right, dude. Man,
but
it was that good. Dang, dude.
For a more popular choice, I'll go with pizza because it's just it's so easy.
So good
to eat
dude.
Pizza.
Yeah. Dude,
and it's so good.
It is good, man. Any type of pizza is good, man.
Best invention.
Yeah, it really is.
Hands down.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Italians.
Yeah. I love that, dude. Okay.
I'll take you from here. I'll put as much pineapple on my pizza as I want.
Dude, I don't
criticize me.
Oh, dude, I like it, man. Yeah, dude.
Like, thanks for making the pizza. We'll take it from here.
Yeah. I love that, dude. That's awesome. Okay. And then last question. How about an album that changed your life?
Ooh.
Was Linkin Park?
Hybrid Theory.
Yeah, I was good. There you go. Yeah, do that album.
It's very easy. Very easy.
No.
I know.
Meteor for me. I love that one, dude. It's a great album.
Meteor is great too, but Hybrid Theory was the first one I've heard by them.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that album is
it's still good.
A little younger than I am. It was born in the same year, so it's kind of trippy to think about.
2000.
2000, yeah, it came out in 2000.
You were born.
I was born in 2000. I'm like,
gosh, dude, that's crazy.
3 months older than Hybrid Theory.
So you literally grew up with Hybrid Theory. It's like your brother, you know?
Yeah,
I love that, dude.
Same age.
I love that, man. That's crazy, man, dude. That's. Gosh, I'm gonna be 30 next year. That's I thought you were like the same age I was, dude.
Dude, I'll be 30 in like less than 7 years. Well, a little more than 7 years. That's
dude. I'll be almost. Dude, I'll be almost. I'll be like 38 by the time you're 30. I'll be like pushing 40, dude. Will we still be doing this by the time I'm 40? I probably will.
I don't know.
I probably will.
Maybe.
Oh, I will.
Maybe.
Dude. I hope so. It'd be fun. 40-year-old me doing these videos. I'm like, oh man, that would be really weird. It's a weird image to see, but that would happen for a while. But dude,
we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. But dude, for real, I want to like thank you from the bottom of my heart for you coming on and having a chat with me, dude. I would love to if you would like to plug any of your stuff, Circle Wind, your YouTube channel, Twitch, like. Please feel free. I want to give that time over to you, man.
All right, let's see. So Circle Wind coming out December 1st, every single platform imaginable. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Prime, Amazon Music, whatever it's called. Whatever pirate website you download your pirated music from, that's probably going to be available there too.
Unfortunately, probably, yeah.
Don't pirate music though.
That's right,
but,
don't.
You know, if you do, pirate our music, listen to our music. That's coming out December 1st. Circle Wind, last December. My other stuff to plug is my YouTube channel, of course. It's hardcore, hard space bar, core, two separate words. Patreon, if you want to see full album reactions and whatnot, and access to my Discord as well. It's all linked through the YouTube, so you'll find it there.
Yep.
And also Twitch. I stream, even though I haven't streamed for the last 3 weeks because I'm a lazy ass. A little. Well, I've been busy, but also, like sometimes I don't feel like streaming.
I feel you.
But I will try my absolute hardest to stream a bit more consistently next year, maybe even more than once a week. So that's twitch.tv/BogdanHXC. Check it out when I'm live. But yeah, that's all I have to plug.
Perfect.
Thank you for having me,
dude.
I appreciate this time. This was amazing,
dude. I'm glad, man. You're so positive. I love it. It's super sick, dude. Dude.
I get it from you, man.
Oh gosh,
it rubbed off on me.
I appreciate you, dude. Well, again, I want to thank everybody for listening to the Chandler Burton podcast. Again, always remember that you are loved. And until next time, I hope you all take care. And Bogdan, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, dude, there you go. All right,
the hearts, the heart emojis in the chat. Let's go.
That's right, dude. Well, thank you again, brother. I appreciate it.
Of course.